So guys, the crypto markets are still crashing. The NFP data came out, Bitcoin rallied, and then it started dumping, and so did altcoins. Right now, there's a lot of influencers and celebrities shilling out meme coins, which is squeezing out the liquidity out of altcoins right now. Bitcoin dominance hit 62%, and a lot of crypto, influencers, traders are talking about exactly what's taking place in the markets and how the market is going to be affected by everything that's currently going on. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and check out the rest of my content. I'm an intermediate trader documenting my journey, showing you guys exactly what's going on in the crypto markets, the day-to-day events, not like the rest of these crypto YouTubers or influencers. I'm actually showing you guys specific indicators to keep up with, getting rid of all the FUD, and showing you guys how to position yourself when liquidity is moving the way it is and exactly the sentiment that you need to be keeping up with. Price action around Ethereum is looking quite weak, which is not good for altcoins. NFP data came out, and there's a lot of influencers and celebrities shilling meme coins, guys, which is not good for the altcoin market. Bitcoin dominance is shooting up, which is not too good for our altcoins, but overall, everything is still on track for the end of February moving into the March. I want to talk about exactly what you need to know, price action around these indicators, and exactly what is going to be happening for altcoins. Let's jump into it. So guys, like how I said, the crypto markets are still crashing down very significantly. You can look at my altcoin portfolio. Everything is down very significantly for the 7-day, which is why I think you should be allocating to the markets. But a lot of altcoin investors and crypto investors in general are scared of the markets right now. Overall, price action around Bitcoin rallied to around 99,000 today with the NFP data that came out. But then from there, we started actually crashing back down. And you can also see that with the price action around Ethereum as well. I don't know what's going on with my chart right here. It's actually acting pretty wonky. It's not giving me some of the candles, but overall price action around Ethereum is quite weak, sitting right now at 25.75, which is not good. Right now there's a lot of crypto influencers and pretty much celebrities shilling out meme coins. We had Kanye not too long ago, and also a lot of crypto influencers I've been seeing as well. Memecoins talked about this. He says the reason why sentiment in the cryptoverse is so bad despite Bitcoin being around 100K is because the entire space has turned into influencers grifting meme coins and acting like they are the next Warren Buffett, which is true, guys. I've been seeing a lot of crypto influencers, while they are making people money, it's squeezing a lot of liquidity out of the market, which you should really know as an crypto investor. Understand this and how it's having an effect on the market. Benjamin Cohen goes on to keep grilling these people. He says meme coins are a zero-sum game. If the influencer promoting them is winning, usually their followers are losing, and it's really true, guys. And overall, he talks about exactly why he thinks this cycle is different. A lot of people talk about it. Even ILO gives his perspective on the markets right now and why he feels kind of bearish, and why everyone else is also quite bearish. And it's just pretty much with the price action around the markets, exactly how the sentiment is going and how the average investor is looking at crypto nowadays. Everyone is wanting meme coins and these stupid things, and at the end of the day, we're still making money off of it. I tell you guys, look at the meme sector to try to make those gains, but at the end of the day, it's not good for the overall crypto market. Benjamin Cohen also just talked about pretty much the price action around Bitcoin dominance. He says all these influencers launching their own meme coins and rugging their followers leads to Bitcoin dominance going higher. The beatings will continue until morale improves. And Bitcoin dominance, guys, is sitting right now at 61.93, more than likely going to be breaking above. Benjamin Cohen actually talked about it on a chart yesterday. In yesterday's video, go watch that video. I talk more in depth about the price action on Bitcoin dominance and pretty much predictions for the altcoin market. But overall, he was talking about hitting that 66% zone since we hit that 64 region not too long ago, which is going to be really important, guys. So keeping up with the price action around Ethereum is also going to be really crucial. Just a minute talks about it. We've been keeping up with the price action around Ethereum, and right now it's not looking too good closing out the week. And we saw a chart not too long ago pretty much with the price action from Ethereum from the previous cycles and pretty much this trend line that we've been drawing, and pretty much how we need to reclaim that 2800 zone. And if we didn't, it was going to look quite nasty for Ethereum. We talked about it in a few videos ago. Like I said, go check out all those other videos. New to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, guys. I give you guys the actual information that you need to understand how to navigate the space. But since Ethereum is not coming back to this specific zone, guys, overall the price action since June of 2022 has always been kind of suspect compared to the last two impulsive bull markets. So overall, Ethereum didn't claim this zone, and we're currently sitting at 25.75. So I'm not too sure exactly how this is going to look. More than likely, it's not going to be too good for the weekend. Just a minute goes on to talk about that, to pretty much say this could make for a tense weekend in crypto land. And more than likely, guys, the crypto markets are affected affected in the weekend after the markets close on Friday. So I'm really anticipating how the markets are going to be affected tomorrow. You should be anticipating this as well. Like how I said, Ilo goes into his perspective as to where we're at right now. I'm gonna read a little bit of this, but I'm not gonna go completely into it because bro freaking wrote like a whole book right here. But overall, he says thoughts on where we're at right now. The cycle is ongoing and it hasn't topped, but that probably doesn't help you. I really feel uncomfortable about the alt market and my exposure when the second Trump coin hit the timeline. Melania, blah, blah, goes on to say, says, yes, Trump landing also showed this, but I think people were undecided whether that was going to be a bullish catalyst or for more retail to flow in, which I felt that way too. I kind of was worried about it, told people not to invest in it because I knew it was going to crash, but a lot of people made money on it, but it squeezed out a lot of liquidity. He goes on to say the cohort of crypto natives that have been grinding away all cycle and also round-tripped a lot last cycle were desperate to take profit in Q1. This is an overhang from destruction witnessed last cycle and pretty much PTSD. And then he goes on to say pretty much the investor that's pretty much being attracted to the crypto markets right now and pretty much what is kind of fueling the markets. And overall, guys, it's pretty much just not very bullish. He goes on to say, we have been lacking the tech investing normie retail investor this cycle, which was much more prevalent in the prior two cycles. The this is the future type investor, as opposed to the I want to gamble on this meme coin on-chain alt for $50 type investor. And it's so true. At my job, I see a lot of crypto investors talking about how, or not even crypto investors, retail investors talking about how they just want to throw money into a meme coin or even, you know, ADA or something at the top and just pretty much just let it chill there, not too much focused on the tech and actually how it's going to be making a change. Overall, though, he doesn't feel too bullish anymore. I really feel like he actually took a quite hit in the market, like a lot of people did, got crazy liquidated, which is why this is breaking down the sentiment for a lot of crypto investors and analysts. But a lot of people just, you know, are over allocated. People don't understand how everything moves, and even Ilo even says that we haven't topped, but it doesn't help with the sentiment, especially if you haven't been in the space. But overall, keeping up with everything and the price action really gives you more confidence. Michelle Van de Pope talks about exactly the pretty much sentiment in the markets, and he says how it's comparable to the FTX collapse in November of 2022 when everyone felt like everything was practically done. He says we all know what happened after. The sentiment provides you clear direction on what you should do in terms of altcoins, and Bitcoin the opposite. Rewards come after. The only thing I would say, guys, and he goes on to say this year is going to be mind-blowing for most of the people who are, you know, in the crypto markets or have been in the markets. The most bullish government in the US steps in and is likely providing the returns that we all wait for. Just be patient, which is so true. Altcoins are going to be having some crazy rip-ups, but Ilo made a great point and pretty much talked about how not all altcoins, guys, are going to be ripping up, and more than likely most coins have already seen their top, which is not, you know, very, very bullish. We see a comment from this person named Altcoin Sherpa. It says, nice thoughts, sir. I agree with most of it. Bitcoin will be in a perpetual bull cycle given all of the buying, but most alts probably don't ever see all-time highs again. And then Ilo goes on to say, yes, many alts have made their cycle tops. No different to pre-May 21. Bitcoin has unlocked permanent passive flows and is being recommended as a small allocation in portfolios by most financial advisors in the US. Very different situation. So overall, guys, we have different investors in the market. So overall, the amount of altcoins that are in the market, not all of them are going to be running up. And looking at my crypto portfolio, all of the assets that I'm investing in are bringing great change to either AI and also these meme coins, guys, not too much. You know, Just a Chill Guy and Mr. Miggles, these are meme coin plays that we're planning on making, you know, exorbitant gains if they go back near their all-time highs. But overall, you need to understand the risk. If you're not investing in projects that can actually change the space, then you really need to reevaluate your portfolio and how you want to navigate this space. Overall, though, to give you a little bit of bullish news, CryptoCon has pretty much gave us a pretty much chart with the price action around Bitcoin, pretty much with these ranges from the Bitcoin halving from, you know, 2023 moving into 2024, and overall exactly when we're going to be seeing price action rip up for Bitcoin and altcoins and everything. And everything is forecasted, guys, at the end of February moving into March. I talked about this chart in yesterday's video. I'm not going to reiterate overall. You can pretty much read at the side exactly what is going on, but price action is about to shift back into Bitcoin and altcoins and everything. And we've been seeing a massive manipulation by those MMs and pretty much the, you know, markets markets, and this is pretty much having a huge effect on the sentiment from the average crypto investor. So swiping everything to the side, guys, that is currently what's taking place. There's a lot of different sentiment taking place in the markets, lots of news events, crypto influencers and celebrities shilling meme coins, squeezing the liquidity out of the market, Bitcoin dominance running up, and Ethereum looking quite choppy. Everything is, jumping side to side, which is why you need to be keeping up with the day-to-day events and the price action around these assets to really understand if, everything is just going to shoot up or if everything's going to deviate downwards. I saw a great post yesterday, and I talked about it in yesterday's video, but the post was pretty much talking about how at the end of the day, the crypto markets are at a point where everything can shift in a matter of 2 weeks. We honestly are in a crazy point in the market, and if you don't understand that, guys, you're really going to get phased out. But overall, that's currently what's taking place. I want to run you guys through everything really quick to give you a quick synopsis of what's happening and what I'm currently doing. Overall, Bitcoin is sitting at around 96,000. We had a rally up to 99,000, but then deviated back down with the NFP data that came out, and pretty much with crypto influencers and celebrities shilling meme coins, squeezing the liquidity out of the markets. Price action on Ethereum is not looking quite hot. Bitcoin dominance is rallying quite significantly, more than likely going to be breaking that 62%. We already saw that today. Benjamin Cohen talks about it, and he pretty much has been grilling these influencers, pretty much saying all these influencers launching their meme coins and rugging their followers leads to Bitcoin dominance going higher because they're just squeezing out the liquidity out of the market. The beatings will continue until morale improves, and overall those crypto influencers are still winning, and the only people that are losing are their following, which is why you need to make sure, guys, you're following the right people. The total 2 chart is taking a huge hit with Bitcoin dominance rallying up, but this was anticipated. Overall, Justin Bennett talks about the price action around Ethereum and overall how the weekend is probably going to look quite nasty since we didn't reclaim that 2815 zone. We're keeping up with this price action based off of the trend lines that we are seeing since 2018. And overall, it is not looking quite good. So I anticipate some dips, guys, this weekend. Like I said, I'm going to keep you guys updated with everything you need to know in the day-to-day and how everything changes. Ilo gave his perspective on the markets and pretty much how he's still bullish, how he doesn't think that we topped out. But he talks about how the markets are in a weird state right now. The average crypto investor that is looking at crypto isn't the same. And right now, a lot of altcoins have already peaked. So you really need to be looking at the right altcoins and understand how to navigate the space, because if you don't, you're going to get absolutely shreked. That's why you need to like, follow, subscribe. I'm going to keep you guys updated with all that stuff. Overall, Crypto Michanel talks about exactly how the sentiment is comparable in the markets right now to the FTX collapse in November 2022. And we all know how that ended up happening afterwards, how everything pretty much ended up, occurring. The sentiment provides you clear direction on what you should do in terms of altcoins and Bitcoin. The opposite. Rewards come after. So understand, guys, everything is going to take time, but you need to be investing in the right altcoins. It's super, super important. CryptoCon gave us a little bit of a time frame as to when price action is going to be returning back into Bitcoin and altcoins, and this has been anticipated. I've been talking about it on this YouTube channel. If you're not new, you're pretty much bored of me hearing me say this, but I appreciate you and I love you for supporting me. Overall, price action is more than likely going to be happening at the end of February, moving into March. This has been anticipated by multiple crypto influencers and analysts, but with all the FUD in the markets and everything shifting around and everything that's taking place, it's really steering and smearing the actual sentiment as to when everything is actually going to start going. Like how I said, altcoins are taking a huge dip. My crypto portfolio is down significantly, but right now is the time to be allocating when everyone is deviating, capitulating, and just getting out of the markets. Swiping everything to the side, guys. Price action on Ethereum is not looking too good. The crypto markets more than likely this weekend are gonna look quite nasty. And right now, guys, you really need to be keeping up with the day-to-day events, the price action around these indicators to really understand how liquidity is shifting. If you don't understand these indicators, how previous cycles have played out, then you feel very fearful. You probably want to sell your bag and you don't think altcoins are ever gonna go back to the top. And like Ilo said, a lot of altcoins have already seen their top, which is why you need to be making sure you are carrying the right altcoins. This weekend, I'm actually going to jump into the altcoins I think that you should really be focused on if you're just beginning. I'll talk about my crypto portfolio, the assets that I think are super risky, and which ones I think that I'm really taking a chance on, and exactly what you need to do to navigate the space more correctly. But overall, if you're new to my channel, go and check out the rest of my content. Intermediate trader documenting my journey since the beginning of 2023, showing you guys my wins, my losses, keeping you guys updated on the day-to-day events, not like the rest of these crypto influencers or YouTube influencers influencers. I try to give you guys exactly the indicators you need to know and strip all the FUD in the market and give you the actual sentiment and how to navigate the space. Altcoins are taking a huge dip right now. Altcoin season is upon us, but only the strongest people are going to be remaining. And if you are one of those people, you're going to see some good times, but you need to understand that you need to be patient. Overall, new to the channel, drop me a comment, like, subscribe. If you're not new to the channel, drop me a comment, like, subscribe. I appreciate all the support that I get on this YouTube channel. I'm going to keep dropping daily content. I drop day-to-day content every day, so stay tuned, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.